Hey guys, what is up? It is FearSlayed here, and welcome to another one of my videos. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of thoughts on what I think about the new armor. I'm not going to review it because there's just so much armor, and if I were to review every single one, it would take 30 million years, and showing it would just be impossible. Honestly, it would be impossible. So I'm just going to give you a little thought about it, and from a veteran's point of view, on what I think about the armor in general. And overall, like the higher end armor, like the Bandos, the Armadillo, and the Helm Nesniat, they look fine. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about those, even though every single person in all of RuneScape's like, oh my god, they fucking suck. Oh, I'm about to quit. I'm about to give away my account. Blah 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 blah. You know, fuck it. You know, it's whatever. They should be complaining more about the Squeal of Fortune, which is making all their armor go down instead of the graphical updates. But you know, people are gonna complain no matter what. Like if I don't know, if everyone got a blue party hat, oh yeah, oh we're so happy we got blue party hat, but then the rich players would complain. You know, it's just always going to be a group of people that are unsatisfied. But there's one gripe that I have with this update, okay? Sure, okay, change the armors, because armors eventually need to be updated for the newer players, because the graphics can't stay same forever, because if they were, then RuneScape would look like Pong, and we would never get, like, RuneScape would be black and white, it would look like Pong, and we'd never advance as a society, you know? So I understand graphical updates need to happen, I understand that it entices newer players to play, which in general gives us better updates, which that's debatable, because Jagex has came out with a lot of shit updates, but anyway, it just has to happen for the sake of the game, for the longevity of a game. It has to happen, okay? And I understand that. But the one gripe that I have right now with this armor is this right here. The cornerstone of all of RuneScape, the armor that has always been, like, it's always been, I don't know, it's just so solid, so awesome. Like, back in the day, it was crazy good. Like, back, way back, like, if you had Rune, you were the fucking man. You were getting all the bitches in RuneScape. You were having sex with them and everything. No, I'm just kidding. You weren't having, that wasn't happening, but you were known as an elite player in RuneScape. Like, you were just a cornerstone. Now, obviously, when Dragon came out, when all these other armors came out, it did become more and more obsolete, but it is still known as the cornerstone of RuneScape. I mean, it's what all the noobs look forward to is rune armor. I mean, the fucking game is called RuneScape. You know, it's just the cornerstone of the game. Even right now, it's not even that bad. I mean, compared to Bandos and compared to Torva and all that, sure, it's pretty bad. But it's still a cheap, effective armor for the game. And it always looked decent. It never looked bad. I mean, sure, it looked simple. It looked dark blue, and it looked, I don't know, it looked like RuneScape color. But it was overall just a solid piece of armor. And now with this update, it's still the same stats, everything's still the same, but the looks of it just look so, I don't know how to call it, unprofessional. Yeah, unprofessional is a good word, because the goal for this update was to make armors look more realistic, give them more detail, give them more everything. Like, look at the shield right here. But overall, I think Jagex just did an extremely lazy job, and they did not fulfill their goal, I guess. And the reason being is, just look at it. I mean, if you wanted to make an armor actually look like rune armor, you would add texture, you would add more detail. They did that, okay? But it just doesn't look up to par, I don't know, with other games. And I'm not to compare RuneScape with other games, but like a game of, I'm gonna say, I don't care, World of Warcraft, where they have higher armors, you know, but they actually look realistic, they look more potent to the game. And I'm not saying that RuneScape should copy World of Warcraft, because I think RuneScape does have its own uniqueness to where, like, I like how it goes from bronze to rune and that color scheme that it has. And I've never played World of Warcraft, so I don't know the armors or anything, but in World of Warcraft it's probably like, oh, you start off at this shit armor, this, and then you go up and up and up, but it doesn't really have a color scheme to it, you know? So, yeah, I really like how the color scheme plays out, because then you always know that the brown is shit, basically. Yeah, it's literally shit. That dark blue is okay, you're getting there, but not yet. Green, oh, you're getting there. Like blue, like this, not this light blue, but just like, I don't know, the color blue in general. Okay, you're getting there, you're getting better. Then you get red, and you're like, okay, good, dragon, I'm starting to get there, I'm starting to get there. Then you go to, like, I don't know, Torag and all that shit. You go through that noob phase, you know, and then you finally get to the Mothership, the Bandos, the Bandos, the Armadillo. Then you get to eventually Torva, the purple, which is always seems to be elite in RuneScape. I don't know why the purple, just I don't know. But yeah, I just have a problem with this blue armor. I don't know. Like, you go up, you go up, you go up, and then for some reason this blue armor just looks like shit. It looks unprofessional. If it was Jagex's goal to make an armor more realistic, they should have added more color. Not to say like, oh, dilute the blue, but like add more texture, make it look like actual armor, but blue. You know what I'm saying? Not this. It looks like they seriously just took like what is it called, clay, meshed it together, and then painted it blue, and they called it Rune. I mean, it doesn't look. Honestly, I'd rather have the old look than this new look, because the old look actually looked like a plate that was smithed out of metal. This looks like clay that's just been crafted and painted blue. It doesn't look. It just looks like shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it on what I think about this update. A lot of other things got updated, like Dragon, and another thing, I actually do like what they did with Saradomin, because with Saradomin you can actually see that they added more detail. I did have a shield, but I don't have it anymore. But the shield actually looks really good. And you see what happens when you actually add color to an armor. It actually does look like armor instead of like this right here, where it just looks like a blob, compared to this, where it actually looks like armor. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much it on my rant. I'm not going to rant anymore because my throat kind of hurts. Leave it to Jagex to fail on another update, and I'm not going to be one of those whiny bitches that, oh yeah, dude, I hate every single armor that comes out, blah 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 blah. I want to be cool. I want to be like one of those old RuneScape players back in the day that liked the oldest graphics and whatever, and I just want to fit with them, you know, because I'll be honest, if you're one of those people, then you're epically failing, because you got to understand that a game has to graphically update things for the better being of the game, for other people to come in and play. Because, I don't know, like, the first people who play always think that, oh, they deserve the most, when in reality, not really. I mean, it's a fucking game. Who cares, really, you know? But, yeah, that's basically it. That's my thoughts on this update. Please leave a comment below if you agree, disagree, or just want to mention what armors look better, which armors look worse. That'd be awesome. But, yeah, that's it. This has been Slayed. And that's another thing. Hold on, before I end this video. Third Age actually did not get an armor, which is hilarious. And all the people that are like rioting and saying, oh, this update sucks, are actually buying Third Age. So, yeah, probably gets a little, what is it called? The rise in armor, because all the old school players are now rocking Third Age, which I think is hilarious because it didn't get an update. And it's actually pretty funny. Like, why would Jagex update all these armors and then just leave Third Age out in the cold? I don't know, I just find it hilarious. But, yeah, okay, seriously, that's it. End of rant. If you want to say something, leave it in the comments. That'd be great. Last thing, please subscribe, because my throat hurts now. I don't know. But just subscribe. That'd be excellent. And that's it. This has been Slayed. Until next time. See ya.